Me?
They're never gonna quit.
Drink tonight. Call the meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Approval of minutes of the last meeting, any additions or corrections?
I don't see anything.
Do I have a motion to approve that? I'll second that. Motion been made and second to approve the meeting minutes as presented of the last meeting. Those in favor?
Aye.
None opposed, motion passes. Approval publication of claims. I'll make a motion. We pay the claims as presented.
Second.
Motion been made and second to pay the claims. Those in favor? Say aye. None opposed, motion passes. Publication of the payroll docket. There again, I'll make a motion. We approve the payroll docket as presented.
Second.
Go ahead. No, sorry.
Motion been made and second to approve the payroll docket. Those in favor?
Aye.
None opposed, motion passes. Department reports, anything not already on the agenda?
The little patch, or it needs patch, whatever, but we have that service line exposed up there on Elm Street, another one. We're just gonna go ahead and fill it in until we figure out anything happens with the grant. And just take our not road closed, but our work stuff around from it. Troy and them were gonna come in, try to get a time to come over here and bore that through to the pit, because it's already got a pit. And since that one is one of them that the state's saying we're gonna need replaced because it's got a lead gooseneck, we were gonna leave it open, but it's been over 2 weeks now, and they still are saying, well, move it back a week, move it back a week. So we can just put sand and rock over it, and then if it does need to come up, which eventually it will, it'll be a lot easier to dig up, so.
That's up by Alef's.
Up by Agles, yes. And then as far as part of that sidewalk down there, we will have Donnie Joe come back and just look at the section part of it. To do every bit of that, I mean, that would be an undertaking. And there is drains that are actually right at the edge of the sidewalk. They're basically almost in her yard.
No, at the table.
At the
No,
table.
right here.
Yeah, that's a close-up, EJ.
I did tell him sign in. Nowadays, that means,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
true.
EJ.
Yeah.
So,
Go online
I
and
mean,
sign.
we're gonna re-look into that, I guess. There's certain parts that, the sidewalk's cracked, but it's always kept clean, and there's that one right there by the tree where it's popped up. But there's 3 or 4 of them around town that are probably way higher than that one.
Yeah.
But great big trees that are holding them up, so, I don't know, we'll just have to take a look at it.
That would save some money, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, because by the time it'd be all said and done, I bet concrete is now, I think, 200 or more a yard. When we were doing sidewalks before, it was 70, 80. It finally got up to 100 and we slowed down, but it's $200 a yard.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Legal, not present. Law enforcement, not present, but he did send a request here. He'd like no through truck signs installed at Main and Franklin, Franklin and Elm and Taylor, preparation for the Main Street closure. This will aid him in if trucks use Elm Street, he's got something to enforce. You can enforce the no track route to save damage to our streets. I think it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion that we purchase no through truck sign. Do we have some, Donnie?
We have to order.
Okay,
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll
get
them
some
in
orders
before
to get
that.
those up. 'Cause, last I heard, they were gonna start that around after Labor Day. Is that correct?
Yes, that's,
I'll second that.
All right, motion been made and second to purchase the no through truck signs. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed. All right. Oh, all right, you got one? Ken,
the next paving round will be October, and then you should be awarded your grant sometime in November, early December, then you can bid your job. You probably won't pay for next year, but you can bid it and get it under contract this year, I'm pretty sure. So we'll get that going when the time comes for the grant to open. And then, I then sent a response saying they didn't get a reply to a letter, so Justin, Donnie, and Dwayne over there are gonna help me out. You too there, Donnie, how you doing?
You need more to do, boy. It's the same stuff every time, so.
yeah,
So we'll reply to them again. Then, the grant, or the paving project starts, and we need to have a meeting with Jay Bussey and get him started right after Labor Day. So, if we could give him a call and get that meeting set up and get them going on that water.
Oh, the water line, yeah.
Then when you, pay him, we'll come in, we'll get an invoice to Amy or April or somebody, and we'll get that submitted, and then the state will get your money back to you. So we'll get that, we'll make sure that gets done up front, so that you're not waiting on your money from MnDOT. So that's, next month or so, there'll be some stuff going on, so. That's all I've got, thanks.
sounds good. Concerns from the public? Anyone have anything?
I'd like to talk about playground stuff, if that's okay.
Sure.
During the school day, we do use the playground for recess from about 10:45 to 12:30. In the past, we haven't had a playground that people want to be on. So in my 2 years, I've just had 2 parents that I've gone out before recess and just said, we're getting ready to bring the kids out for recess. Would you mind coming back after 12:30? I've never had any issues. They just, oh yeah, absolutely. We had no clue. And they'll take off and come back later in the afternoon. We now have a playground that's kind of attractive and people want to be there. My concern is just safety. In order to be inside the school building and work with our kids or be around our kids, I do require a background check. And so when we have community members on the playground, it doesn't make me feel incredibly safe to send kids outside. So I was coming today to see if there's any way that we could kind of reserve the park during school hours just for school kids.
How you gonna enforce it, honey?
Generally, I just go out and ask people to leave, and they do. Our SRO has said that she would come over if we ever had any issues. The thing I would tell you is if I did have an issue, somebody wouldn't leave the playground, that's an automatic red flag for me. I'm not taking kids out. If somebody couldn't put the well-being of 60 to 90 kids coming out over there, I kind of got to assume that they're not safe for us either.
You have our agreement with the. And it, yeah, with our school agreement about the playground, both parties agree that the park is a public area. Therefore, the town in no way is granting the school exclusive use. However, should there be a problem between public and school use, the school agrees to immediately notify town officials who agree to immediately address the issues in that. So pretty much where, I don't know, it is a public area.
Yeah, I agree. Like it's
scary to have the kids out, but
It
at the
is.
same time, it is a public
Yeah, so
playground.
I'll tell you kind of from my standpoint, if I were to go out and ask a parent to leave and they wouldn't leave, I'm not sending kids out to use the playground the whole day.
I wouldn't blame you.
And so then I think your next problem is gonna be parents coming and saying, hey, my kids can't use the playground.
Either way, we're gonna get it. If we have parents that are asked to leave, they're gonna be here
Yeah.
saying the same
The
thing.
good news is, for the most part, we have the kids at school.
Yeah.
We're generally talking about 2-year-olds. The other piece of that is the 2-year-olds are also in danger when we're coming out. You know, if I do send out 4th and 5th graders,
Mhm.
that's just kind of where I'll be. If we do have people on the playground, I would like to be able to go out and ask them to leave. And if they're not, I'm probably not sending kids outside.
Well, I mean, I don't know, like I said, with it being agreed upon that it's a public area, if there are issues that arise or, you know, stuff like that, we have to call the resource officer, maybe we readdress it somehow, but
And what issues are renegotiable here?
I don't know. I think,
Like I have to wait for something dangerous to happen?
well, I don't know. I just, either way, we're gonna get
Almost
People
wanna get
complaining,
Dave's
so,
opinion.
Yeah.
Could you get legal's opinion on it?
yeah.
Does the
definitely.
playground have hours as it is? Like, do you do dawn to dusk, like
It's
other?
on a
communities?
sign up there on the shelter, isn't it?
There's a sign, I don't remember.
I don't remember what it says, but yeah, there is a sign on the shelter that says the hours of the park.
And do we enforce any of those?
No.
Yeah, usually if there's somebody there
Do
really
we
late.
enforce, do we
Yeah, if
enforce,
our
do we
after
enforce
that,
anything,
I
Donnie?
If there are kids that are late, I have known that cops have asked them to leave
Mhm.
in the past, so.
I think we was kind of talking off this side here, Mike, I think she nodded, I'd like to get Dave Peebles' opinion
Mhm.
and
Because
see.
it would be nice for her to be able to get her kids out there without, I mean, you know, they're cooped up in there all day and, you know, she was instrumental in getting that park put in, I think. So I think it would behoove us to try to figure out a way for her to police that.
Have
I
you
mean, there
asked,
has to be a way.
I have never had a parent tell me no. When I
so,
go out and just say, hey, I'm getting ready to send 60 kids out. Could you come back after
What
12:30?
the other piece of the puzzle that, when I was talking to you about Kristen might be coming, is the, township still involved in a way?
They still own that part of it.
Okay,
Haven't
so we
switched over
probably
yet.
need to get that Amy and Dave involved. I'll make contact with Amy, see if we can get her to the next meeting.
Okay.
It's what, 3 weeks?
27.
27.
20, yeah, so we got 3 weeks. Can you hang in there with us till then?
Yeah. I don't
And
know that I have other choices.
if you can get, is that your husband with you?
Boyfriend.
Huh?
Boyfriend.
Okay,
No
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah.
and he strong armed him off the, no, I'm kidding. Yeah,
Yeah,
if Amy
we'll
can
talk
get
to
a hold of
people.
I was
Dave,
just saying what.
and I'll get a hold of the other Amy.
well, don't do that, that'll get you in trouble.
That would be Wednesday at 3. I know you might not be able to attend, but,
I can do that.
okay, okay.
Let's just hope that people will stay cooperative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so
Leave
you are
and
okay
ask.
with me asking people to leave?
I mean, there's nothing illegal about that, or, you know, there's nothing, you know. I
They
mean,
can say no.
They
too.
can be, yeah, they can be decent, or they can be, rude about it, but let's just hope everybody stays cooperative in the meantime.
Okay, we'll table this issue until the next meeting and we consult with legal. Anything else from the public?
Why me?
You're the public.
Yeah, what do you got?
Nothing.
No?
Oh, okay. Old business, quotes for gates on Hickory and Taylor Street. We still will have a separate quote for installation.
I think that ship sailed, didn't it?
do we know for sure that
I'm pretty sure.
Scott is not willing to give us a bid anymore?
I haven't talked to him about it.
Yeah, I have.
Mm-mm.
So what's your ideas on that? Do we table it again?
So, no, make a decision. There's Ezra.
And these are the same ones as the high school, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are like heavy duty,
Yes.
like, nobody's getting through these, kids aren't gonna break them sitting on
Right.
And she wasn't here last time, was she?
them. I watched the meeting.
Oh, did you?
I did.
So, yeah, I
So
forgot.
then, you know,
The guy from the
Ezra's gonna be
school
doing some
speaking.
other-
Yeah.
stuff for us too.
What was the total bid on Ezra? I don't.
32-1.
The new market just has just the gates. And then that was Scott's for both, but we never did get a quote for Scott just doing the
The
gates. that-
installation
Mhm.
or just the gate.
Just the installation.
Oh, Scott's bids for the total on Scott.
27. Which, so I know this is a little bit more than Scott's by a few thousand. But he said these are also gonna be kind of like what's down there that he installed, and these.
Yeah.
I've seen these. You've seen the ones at the high school, right? Do you like those? Do you think those would be? Yeah, I think they would be, not to. Right, I think,
Where's your-
would be,
Donnie?
If I'm not, if you have this money set aside, which is like 100,000 for the park, right? If that company could come in and do it all for that price,
Yeah.
and if we could find out if they give you some, give us a 2 or 3 year guarantee on these things,
oh, yeah.
all right, then that's probably a pretty damn good price.
They've also been really good. They've already put in the parking blocks. They found out we were doing back to school night on Monday, and they showed up Monday at noon and got them in before back to school
Oh,
night
nice.
happened.
Nice.
I was really impressed with their willingness to make sure we were covered.
Okay.
That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, because this is aluminum, I think these are, right? Galvanized. And these are actually steel, so I think for the soundness of it, I think that's probably the best. Because I've seen the ones at the high school, I don't know what the other two are gonna look
Yeah.
like, so that's what I'm basing it off of.
You're okay with Ezra?
Yeah, I mean, the
Okay.
school's already got them
Yeah.
doing the other stuff.
Yeah.
You guys voted last week to have them do some stuff, so.
Yeah, so
I'll make a motion and we go with Ezra for the gates at the school to be built and go forward with that.
I'll second that. Motion been made and second to contact Ezra, have him go with their bid for school gates. Those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. CELP agreement?
Bubba, anything?
Eddie does everything that I have, so.
Okay,
The only thing that probably needs to be, I mean, Dave probably has to read over that very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the biggest part of it. They say they will come down here and help us and do this stuff.
And we still have IMPA and.
Yeah, and we still have the other ones, but
Exactly.
you know, if you want someone that's just up the road here with trained people, okay? I've struggled the last couple of weeks on doing electric around here because I'm not a lineman. And, you know, it would be nice to have people that know what they're doing this stuff
Yeah, and I think
without signing a huge contract.
yeah.
Exactly. Because Cartersville is calling this a contract, and well, I have a little problem with that.
Yeah.
Because they're not exclusive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think it's worth a try, saving the money that
Oh,
we would
definitely.
save with the other contract. You know, and if it doesn't work out so great, maybe revisit in the future, but for now, I think it would be fine working with them.
And 20 years ago, Crawfordsville was doing it all for us.
Yeah.
So,
And really, the agreement is only that we know what we're paying
right.
Exactly,
their workers to do the work. That's,
Yeah.
we're agreeing to that, so
right,
that's the only agreement that we're,
right, there's no contract
Right.
saying we have to exclusive use
Right.
them, or, yeah.
Yeah, so a little more consultation was legal, and then we
Yeah.
make a decision. So table this until next meeting. Tree trimming around electrical lines, which definitely needs to be done.
We're gonna be in the same boat.
Yeah, there again,
I mean,
we have a,
Cartersville, they use the same company that IMPA uses, Mint City. So, you know, you can,
and it's,
we've got a quote from them, but I think maybe if we have to negotiate just 50% this year, maybe 50% next year. The biggest thing is the high powered lines that we cannot get up to.
right,
I'm not gonna get in a 40-foot bucket and trim a 55-foot tree hanging over power lines. I'm not qualified to do that, and we don't have the equipment to do that.
exactly.
And we could also, I mean, I don't know if you wanted to, but I'm afraid of heights, so I don't like getting in the bucket anyway, but I do it. We could also, if we had to, we could look at this fall after all the leaves and crap get off, if you wanted to maybe rent. And then Dwayne, if he's not afraid of heights, or Justin, if he's not afraid of heights, could go up 55, 60 feet and trim some trees. And that might even save a hell of a lot more money, just if we'll find out what a big bucket truck would cost to rent for like a month. There's options out there, but we're gonna have to do some tree trimming. They're just too tall. Like I said, we've done it for years, but these trees just keep growing and
Yeah.
our equipment doesn't grow.
And saving money, we have a safety issue involved there too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
people that do this every day and
And we have the place, like we talked to Mint City, we have a place, if they come in and would do so much of this, you know, that down there would save them from hauling the stuff away. They go
Right.
right down, dump it. They have all the equipment to do it. So
yeah,
if we just look at the major power lines and then come down to the secondary, we can still do a lot of secondary.
right.
But you gotta look at time too. I mean, you guys doing it, and there's not that many of you. And you got a little bitty truck to haul it in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna, you know, they're equipped to do it, and, you know, they could probably get twice as much done in a day.
Exactly.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And they're insured, and
And they're not afraid of heights.
yep, that's a big bonus.
that's a stigma. I had guys tell me that too, just so I'd do it.
This
All
is
right,
them
so
going
yeah.
clear back to like houses back at Cells, which is back behind the sewer plant. So they're gonna cross the creek and go clear back to Harold Roy's and trim all that out too. So I mean, the guys already came here and walked clear around
He
town.
walked it
Okay.
all off and done it.
Yes, I think we just
Yeah,
go ahead
we
and
need
do
to
that.
bite the bullet and get it done. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen till fall anyway, but yeah. Do we need to get them out here and make it firm with them or?
There's two options. You could either have it done all at once or 50-50, they said. And after it's done, then they won't be coming back every year. It'd just be every so many years to.
Yeah, maybe do the 50-50, get, like you said, the main ones taken care of and.
Yeah,
money's not gonna be any different
yeah, the money's not gonna
this year
change.
or next year, so.
Oh, well, then just get it done, maybe.
Yeah. I agree. I'll make a motion. We have, go with our current quote, get it all done 1 year. And then will be easier for us to do our own kind of a maintenance program from now on, or from that on. So,
Second.
motion been made and second to approve the quote What's the name of the place?
That's what I was gonna ask. What's the name of the
Mint
company?
City.
Mint.
Mint City, yes. Okay. The quote was Mint City. Motion been made, second, do I? Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Any new business? I won't leave you out this morning. Items from a clerk treasurer?
So did we ever get the quote for this concrete between the two parks?
I know that we do have, oh, you're talking, not the concrete between the two parks. I do have the invoice for the cement block.
Oh, okay, just bring that. It's made out to the town, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. I didn't know if we,
Yeah, I started.
Were you talking about the drive thing?
Yeah.
So, when I talked to the immigrants, he said that they're tied up doing 2 different jobs right now, but he could come over, but it's all in what you guys want. If you want to asphalt it or blacktop it, but since the fence is there now, and then the guy that built the thing put it in there, it's almost, I mean, you could probably get small cars down it anymore, but like, we didn't even try to take the bucket truck or anything. We just drive through the yard now because you can't even drive through that.
Right.
So it's an alley, but not really a drivable, so.
Would be nice, because we're coming up with a fall season with rain and mud and stuff.
Yeah, I started saying something needs done, because it was a money pit.
It was. He's right.
Is there anybody else that anybody knows that could give us a quote for the concrete to go through there?
what
No?
about that guy up there that lives on Main Street where
Oh,
Vices
yeah,
used to live?
Yeah,
Confidence.
he did our, yeah,
Yeah.
he did our patio. Do you guys know him?
Confidence,
No.
Sean?
Sean.
Yeah, they're good.
Is there an issue with just putting gravel there? Or with not just putting gravel there, rather?
My preference is not to have rock near the port in place. It just really lessens the life of it. So that's why we were gonna do grass around the outside and then something through the middle. The other thing is like the timbers that are around it, the big plastic pieces, we're seeing a lot of parents have a lot of trouble getting their strollers in. Cause they sit 6 to 8 inches above the ground. So I would like to see us kind of fill that in so that it's,
We talked about
Yeah,
that.
somebody was gonna like try to get a quote for a ramp or
Like to
something.
take one of those out
Yeah,
and make it like cause a wheelchair if need be, couldn't get through there either.
yeah.
So that's kind of a given.
Sorry, who did you say was gonna get the quote for the ramp there?
Yeah, I don't know, because who was it that was talking about trying to get a quote for that from Miracle or something, like something that could go onto the playground as it is and not
from Miracle.
harm it. Yeah,
I can ask for that if that's
okay.
Okay.
And, I don't know, I guess we could try to find contact information for Sean to see if he's interested.
I just
Well,
gave
he-
him the phone number.
She just
You
gave
have
me
the
his
phone
number.
number? Okay,
Yeah.
good, good.
A little more information there. You have anything else in there? April?
Just that we should find out what I need to do next time for the grant application for Okra at the end of the month.
You're gonna get the grant.
Well, not either way at the end of
Positivity,
the right?
have it already.
Items from town council.
I got 2.
All right.
Like to publicly thank everybody that put an effort into the fish fry. I think we all can kind of piggyback off. It was nice
Yeah, certainly.
to see that many people up there and booths, and so anybody that put that kind of work and effort into it, thank you. Then second is, there's a number of complaints about cluttered properties or the properties that's trashy. One in between EJ and Patty Ames, we talked about one earlier that Dwayne had mowed. There's another one across from me on Taylor. So I think, maybe we drive around, we all take a look and maybe get law enforcement involved and see their opinion. But there's,
The vacant lot there on Franklin.
yeah, I forgot about that one now. But like Mike says, sometimes if you force one, then you might force 101, and how far do you want to go with it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's your job.
Yeah.
EJ,
It's your job. I mean,
And we've already been on a couple of them, so,
Mhm.
and there's some
I had my
that
house
are just as
appraised
worth, if not more. Sorry. Go ahead.
by my realtor, and they took $60,000 off because of neighboring property.
And I did drive by there because I hadn't paid attention. I know how it always is. And it's 418 North Washington. They have like a path mode, but the rest of the yard,
yeah,
the front and the back is completely overgrown. There's a fridge laying in the front yard. There's garbage everywhere. Like it's gotten pretty bad again. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think we need to, I mean, we don't need to nitpick this, that, or the other by any means, but if it's a severe issue and it's a repeat issue, I think we do what we had talked about before with, saying, okay, well, you have 60 days to clean this up or do this or that, or else the fines start. I mean, just to try to get,
I agree.
and hopefully they won't get to that point where they have to pay, but, just something so they don't keep doing what they're doing.
well, I know this is ongoing with the one that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Do we, without law enforcement here, can we go ahead and get Amy to contact law enforcement to give them a 60-day notice, or how does that?
Oh, I won't be here the next 3 days.
Yeah,
so
you'll be gone the next 3 days.
He's gonna be here, was it Wednesday?
April's
Wednesday,
gone too.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. So, send him an email.
Send who an email? Mike?
Mike.
Okay, yeah.
In the past, he's refused to serve them.
Have he?
He said he would turn in his resignation rather than serve papers.
I know in that case, Patty has even volunteered to go over and clean it up herself. And
No, don't
I
do
advise her,
that.
don't do that.
It's been done.
Yeah,
Well, we've tried through
Yeah.
the years, to clean up. I tried mowing. I tore up my mower twice over there.
Yeah. I
Um,
started saying, and I think I know you go and do things, and I'm sure you have, and, my family's gone and helped mow and clean up things, and it,
You try-
but if,
yeah.
I mean, we can't all keep doing everything.
Exactly.
Like, it's a lot.
Well, and people have to appreciate it too. If they appreciate it, you don't mind helping.
Yeah, no,
We
that's true, but,
EJ, I will send an email to Mike and Kristen. I have Kristen, Kristen's our deputy reserve.
Oh.
Right.
yeah, I
right.
mean, you can do it too.
Yeah, I'll send one to Kristen, Brown, and Mike. I'll let Patty know.
And then,
And then also I'll talk, the other one's kind of an outlaw in-law family member, so I'll kind of give a heads up, hey, you might be getting a notice to kind of clean this stuff up.
Sounds good.
You guys should drive around and look at them.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I still
driving
go
around,
back to
I drove
that,
around
yeah.
this morning.
I didn't realize his was that bad in the back.
It's bad.
Anything else from
Okay,
town council?
That's it for me. Trish, you got anything?
That was my.
That was on here.
So-
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
that
stole
was
your
amazing.
thunder.
No, it's not, it's perfectly fine, Chris.
Lightning would be better than thunder.
EJ.
Oh my God, let's not jinx anything with light.
Have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn this meeting.
I will second that. Motion been made and seconded to adjourn.
Thanks, everybody, for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Good to see a crowd here.
It really is.
Yeah.
Ken, I'll wait for you. Sorry. I'll wait for you. Wait for the, I'll get to you, set on Monday. Thank you very much. Not a problem. Donnie?
See you.
Enjoy that hay.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy it.
No longer at South Park.
You all have a good weekend.
Did I
say that?
Yes, sir. Attendance, clean it up.
I can edit it.
No, it's okay.
They did? Yeah.
I cursed my head.